So I watched Love Insurance Company and I have something to say. Um, Firstly, let's discuss about what was good. Anirudh's music, S.J. Surya, and the message that they intended to say. But did they deliver it properly? Now that's a question we need to explore. Now Anirudh's music in the song வந்து எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு 2013-14 if I'm wrong, if I'm right, அப்போ வந்தது. அண்ட் அப்போவே வந்துட்டு எப்போ பிரேக்கப் பண்ணாலும் இந்த மாதிரி ஃபீல் பண்ணணுங்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு சாங். த லிரிக்ஸ் ஆர் வெரி வெரி பியூட்டிஃபுல். இட்ஸ் அ பியூட்டிஃபுல் சாங், ரைட்? That was that. Anirudh's music. And then S.J. Surya obviously killed it, nailed it. Usual thing. It's an S.J. Surya thing to bring that energy in a movie and lift it up. The main reason the movie got delayed, the whole AI thingy or anything that they are constructing a whole film in 2040 or somewhere, actually pretty impressive. When you see the hospital boards and Adyar Bridge, all the main points that they have covered, solid, the color pop and all. Now let's come to the influencer thing that they have done. My question is, are there no men creating content? First. Secondly, why did you have to write Kirti Shetty's character as a trope of girl who needs help, who has no sense of her own and is just going behind followers. You've made your point that there's an obsession over upgrading, and the irony is nice, to decide a life partner, an app is playing a major role, and there's a hero who's against it. Same good old blunt, like one blunt story. Now in that, deciding to show that in the beginning there's a whole proper scene area where there is a whole place with an organic place where there's no phones and they are like human connect. It is needed, of course. This is the same kind of magic or a lesson that Komali gave us. Did I expect that? No. I mean, the first and last time I liked something that involved Pradeep Ranganathan's ideas writing was Komali, and after that I found it difficult to agree, appreciate, like, recommend anything. And now, but I don't give up, right? I'm like, hey, something different, and I went. And then you see that first it starts off well. There's a good message on, hey, just talk to your kids while you're feeding them instead of showing a video. Great. But was that landed completely? I am not sure. And then there is this whole idea where you don't understand why a character is doing anything unless they have prompted it. புரியுதா? எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் ஒரு கேரக்டரோட ஒரு ஸ்டோரி, ஒரு ஆக்டை பார்த்தோன்னே ஒரு குட்டி ஃப்ளாஷ்பேக்கோட ஐ ஷுட் பி ஏபிள் டு சென்ஸ், ஓ ஆமாம் இல்லை அதனால இது. ஐ ஃபீல் தட்ஸ் குட் ரைட்டிங். ஓகே. And now we have Kirti Shetty, who's like perfect. He also told in his audio launch or somewhere, he said she's like AI, she's without flaws. That's a whole different conversation. We'll go there later. And then this character is written so loosely. She's just out there. She knows only two things: one, gain followers; two, she is not loved by her mom, and to get her mom's validation, she needs the followers on this app. And there, of course, what is a bland story without savior complex by a man? Of course, he comes in, and அவங்களுக்குள்ள ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்பை நீங்கள் டீப்பாக காமிச்சாலும் பரவாயில்ல, அதுவும் இல்லை. there's no depth to it. And then you're still waiting, and it's an overwhelming sequence of things. Okay, நான் ஒரு ஆடியன்ஸாக உட்காந்து நான் கிராஸ் பண்ணுறேன். ஓகே, இவங்களுக்கு இந்த ஸ்டோரி, இவங்களுக்கு இந்த ஸ்டோரி. Is it connected? No. I'm able to draw a line there. Okay, this is happening, and then this is happening, and then this. But there is Either some big chunk of very important things are missing and I don't know what, but I'm still waiting for it. Right now, if you ask me if I remember the movie, I don't. Because I know I remember chunks of it, but there's no flow to it in my head. And I did watch it with என்னால் முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு நான் கான்சன்ட்ரேட் பண்ணி தான் பார்த்தேன். Okay. And then there is this absolutely ridiculous thing where they suddenly they show her as a belly dancer and there's shots on unwanted parts and there's proper male gaze. Yeah, he is satisfying what the whistles will be blown for, and I don't know who the he is here. Okay. And yeah, when it was written by Vignesh Shivan, there was expectation because I have loved his writing. I still do. I think this could have been better. And then there is this oscillation of what is really inside you. Yeah, like what are you really feeling? That can be oscillated when you're when different opinions are pushed on your screen. I like that. I liked how somewhere someone is deciding இவங்க ஸ்க்ரீனில் இதை போட்டுட்டே இருங்க, இவங்க ஸ்க்ரீனில் இதை போட்டுட்டே இருங்க, and that's happening to all of us. So that affecting us is shown through Gauri. Loved that part. And then what? Then the story just takes a spin-off. There's a nice flashback and yeah, casting. I'm not being biased here. Yes, a very close friend of mine has acted that role, but that is an influencer's role and she is an influencer, and it felt like that's something she should have told to her fans, like her audience. Adavadhu, you know how they keep getting called out for idella attentionkaga thana pandringa, அந்த அட்டென்ஷனுக்காக பண்ணி ஒருத்தவங்க ரியல் லைஃப்பில் அட்டென்ஷனுக்காக தான் பண்ணுறேன் ஆனால் நான் அந்த அட்டென்ஷன் நல்லதுக்காக தான் பண்ணுறேன்ட்டு ப்ரூவ் பண்ண ஒரு பர்சன் ஹூ இஸ் ஆல்சோ குட் அட் ஆக்டிங், who is given like I know it looks biased but I'm not, okay. And then this person also has acting skills and has done a 40 million view song, dances well, a good pick, I would say. Okay. And then it goes forward and you really like that there is at least one girl who is in your skin tone on the screen. I'm gonna say it out loud. I don't care about the main cast. At least there's one girl who has a decent role, like a story, has a story, and she looked like one of us. Heart was happy. Okay. But and then towards the end, for some reason a girl, Kirti Shetty, is not able to, what's her name in that, Deema is not able to select a guy who doesn't fight against another guy. Is that what girls are looking for, sir? Newsflash. No. I just want to see women characters. You pick your choice, yeah. You do your branding, you do your marketing, you do your market value girls and all that. But give them character, no? Give them character. Give them a strong writing. Give them personality. I think that is missing big time. And yeah, I think if you think of it, if their main target audience is Gen Z, and you know there's a lot of subtle slut shaming going on in the movie very clearly. You can see it. And then அதை வந்து கவரும் பண்ண பார்ப்பாங்க. அந்த வார்த்தையை சொல்லிவிட்டு அதை பிறகு நான் ரியலைஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ஸ்பின் ஆஃபும் இருக்கும். Is it nice? Is it bad? I don't know. The movie really left me very, very, very overwhelmed because it was not, you know, as I told, it was not a sequential event of things. It was just a lot of things dumped in front of my eyes. So yeah. So if you're looking for something that would make you happy, no, that's not it. But if you want to hear the Anirudhoda song in a loud screen, like actually feel it, yeah, that's an experience. That's about it. It's a very bland film. It's below average. I don't know. it's like a 3-4 on 10. Good songs have been given to scenes that could have been much better. Because me personally, அந்த சாங்கோட லிரிக்ஸ்க்கெல்லாம் நான் இமேஜின் பண்ணப்போ ஒரு பயங்கரமான லவ் ஸ்டோரி இமேஜின் பண்ணிவிட்டு இப்போ ஒரு டெப்த் இல்லாத ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்க்கு நீங்கள் இந்த சாங்கை போட்டுட்டு இவ்வளோ ஃபீல் பண்ணுற மாதிரி காமிச்சது வந்து இட் ஃபெல் வெரி அன்ஃபேர். ஸோ யா, there's a thin line between giving a review and roasting. I don't want to do the second one. I actually want to be open. I want to still expect something good, but I feel like I've given a lot of chance to any movie that has featured Pradeep Ranganathan. Again, personal choices. If you have a target audience in mind and if it's working for you and you are becoming a multi-crore worth actor, good for you. But then coming up on stage and telling that a very fair skinned girl has no flaws is indicating that you think, or otherwise, you know, those who don't look like that are flawed. Because that's what I am hearing. Because I don't look nothing like Kirti Shetty. None of the girls I know, I live with, I grew up with look like her. And then you say she's like AI. It genuinely hurts. You know, you've been on the other side. You've been on the other side where you were on stage and அந்த சீன் இருக்குல்ல, யாரோ வந்து நல்லா இருக்கீங்களான்னு கேட்டப்போ கீழே அது நல்லா இல்லைன்னு கருத்தோம். You know what it feels to be on the opposite side of society's standard. And I think you guys are the ones who could use your voice in the right way and should be using it. But again, personal choice. So coming back to the movie, it's absolutely see, I don't want to call it a waste of time because people work their asses off for this. People have sacrificed crazy things to get this movie on the screen. So I'm trying not to go there or say such things that I used to say. But right now I want to say that this is not a movie anyone would go forward, like look forward to watch. You get me? And I think it's okay. Like every single genre is there, every single flawed movies are there, and it's a learning curve for everyone. And I hope people just see what's missing and make it better. But yeah, would I watch it again? No. For the story, no. So yeah, I won't say don't watch it, but I wouldn't also say go watch it. That's the kind of ending for this movie. So yeah, bye.